I just got vomited on.
I did something last night that I might regret tomorrow. I got lifted so high and I emptied out the bottle.
Hello guys, what's up? It's been a couple of days and I apologize for that. There's a bunch of reasons behind that. We said goodbye to my sister and my mom.
I'm complete to fifth. You can't prove it, so I'm not guilty. It got wild, yeah, it got filthy. Hey, your bestie right here with.
But I mean, the main reason I haven't been filming is we've just been doing a lot of really boring, tedious administration work, or admin is not the right word. I guess legal work? I don't know, just stuff that kind of we should have probably done when we moved to the country 2 months ago. We tried to get it done these last 3 days. So had I been filming, you would have just seen us sitting in a whole lot of waiting rooms and lining up in some really long lines. Really boring stuff. In addition to that, it's kind of the last couple of days of December. I'm just trying to recharge, so I just spent some time just reading and doing stuff like that, just so that come next week, come the start of January, I can hit the ground running. I'm not going to burn out easily. I often find that working for myself, I burn out really easily. I think that's just because I don't have other people to grind up against. So yeah, time down is really important for me. So that's what I've been doing. That's it. It's been a good couple of days. The weather has been lousy over here, but the new year is upon us. What I wanted to do today was a 2016 recap, so that we can watch this in a couple of years' time and remember what 2016 was all about. So without further ado, let's look back on the year that was. First of all, we moved to the USA. We moved to Hawaii, where we now live. Moved from Australia to Hawaii, which was a whole lot of fun. Not something you do all the time either. I have lived in Australia my whole life, hence the strange accent. Charity has moved around a whole lot, but she's been in Australia for the last almost 20 years, right? And so for us to kind of pick everything up, move over here was a big deal for us, but also something we had in the works for a long time, so we're glad it kind of finally came through. So we're living in Hawaii now, living the dream every day. Hawaii is a beautiful place. It feels more and more like home every day, and I'm loving every moment of it. We are kind of settling here like we're never going to leave. I think that's a really important attitude to have when you go to a place, is to kind of get into the mindset that it's not temporary. Because if you have a temporary kind of mindset, I feel like you're not going to really invest in community and invest in people. But we're trying to commit to ourselves long term. Whether or not it is, I don't know. But for now, this is home.
Since your pretty ass, soon as you came in the door, I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove. Showed her how to whip and now she remixing for low. She my track queen, let her hit the bando. We be counting up, watch how far them bands go. We just set a goal, talking about your Lambos. I 56 a gram, from 100 grams low. Man, I swear I love her, how she with the damn pole. Hit the strip club, we be letting bands go. Everybody hate her, we just call them fans toes. I 56 a gram, from 100 grams low.
Secondly, our daughter Alani was born on the 27th of May. She came a whole lot earlier than expected. See, our first daughter, Jazzy, she came a lot later. She came like 2 weeks overdue. They had to claw her out, pull her out, lasso her. But Lani came way early. I think it was 35 weeks, and Charity woke me up one night. She's like, "Baby, I'm wet." And we were like, "Uh-oh." And so her water had broken at 35 weeks. If you haven't had a baby before, I think you need to wait till 37 weeks, I'm gonna say. I'm not actually sure, I don't really remember that well, but basically she just had to keep that baby inside with her broken water for 2 weeks, which was not a fun experience for her at all. They kept her in the hospital, just monitoring her. 2 weeks later, Lani came out, obviously premature, not too premature, but a little bit, but in the end everything was fine. So that was a huge relief that everything was okay there, but also unexpected. You know, at 35 weeks you think you still have 5 more weeks really, and then because Jazzy was so late we thought we'd had 7 weeks, so we had nothing planned, nothing was ready at all at that point. So it was just lucky that we had family around us who could help out and look after Jazz for us. But yeah, look, that was hugely exciting for us. Daughter number 2. If you ask Charity, she'll say that's the last child we're ever going to have because she hates being pregnant. But yeah, it was a good year for that reason. We grew our plan by 25%. And Lani is beautiful, although she never sleeps. Lani, if you're watching this years in the future, you were a terrible sleeper. Another couple of highlights in 2016 were that got to spend some really good time with family, both in Australia and now living here in Hawaii. You know, family is so important, and my mum was hugely generous in letting us live with her for a couple of months after we'd had Lani and just before we moved to Hawaii. I think just so we could be around a bit more, she could help out a bit more, but that was so appreciated, and it was so nice. Just kind of, it felt like living at home again after all those years that I haven't lived at home. So that was really cool, and then being here, getting to see all the family here has been awesome. From a business perspective, everything's been going good back in Australia. 2016 was a good year. I feel like we ironed out a lot of the wrinkles we had to do. It was really our first full year with new shareholders on board, so kind of some extra consultants and extra advice on how we should tackle things. And so yeah, I feel like we really kind of sorted out that process. So I'm super excited about 2017 and what that means for my business and personally what I'm going to do, and yeah, it should be a good year. Overall, 2016, you were good. I know people don't like you because you killed a lot of people, but for me, I'm thankful. I'm always thankful every day that I have to spend with my wife and my daughters and run a business that I love, and I guess just do what I love in life.